Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be sharing this brand new wig with you that I have from the company called Raregen. This is the Barbara wig, and let me tell you straight off the bat, I absolutely love this piece. I've got about 3 or 4 Raregen wigs and this is most certainly my favourite, so stick around and we'll go through exactly why. So I just want to start off by saying that whenever I receive a Raregen wig, I always feel like I'm getting luxury. It comes in a beautiful box, as you would expect. The wig itself comes in this sort of satin bag. You'll get a wig grip as well. In this one, there is some silicone tape, which is really great for popping underneath the part to help open it up. I'm definitely not going to need to use it for this particular piece, so I'll show you more in a bit. But not only that, you get a wig stand as well. And this is a really sturdy wig stand, which I really appreciate. I am always needing places to hang my wigs, and this is one that it isn't easy to tip over. So let's start with the hair then. So the hair on this is human hair, and it's 100% Premium Remy Human Hair. So it's really soft, really silky. I can run my fingers through it very easily. From previous experience, my Raregen hair washes up really well. I'm really loving the quality of this hair. It feels like quite fine hair as well, so similar to perhaps my European hair, which is always really nice because it makes it feel that bit much more realistic on me. The length on this one is 14 inches, so this is a good kind of everyday length in my opinion, for myself. It's not too long, it's not going to get in the way, really lovely length. However, you'll probably be able to see that it isn't all just one length. There definitely are some layers within this piece. There's definitely shorter layers on the top and slightly longer lengths underneath. Now the density on this piece is 130%, and this actually surprised me because it doesn't feel like too much hair. I tend to stick around that sort of 110, 120%. because it feels more natural on me, whereas this is 130 and it doesn't feel too heavy and it doesn't feel too full, it doesn't feel too much for me. It's actually a really nice amount of hair. So the colour on Barbara is called Beige Blonde with subtle dimension, and I would have to 100% agree with that. It is very dimensional blonde. There are lots of kind of lighter blonde pieces running through. There are also some golden tones in there as well for sure, which I am a big fan of. And then not only that, but there is this darker blonde smudge root as well, which I am a massive fan of a root. I just think a piece with a root just looks that much more natural. Although we are in natural lighting at the moment, I'm going to show you what it's like in direct sunlight as well. So come with me. Now there are some things that really help this wig look super realistic, and the first one is the hairline. So if I pull the hair back off the face and show you, it's a really nice shape. It's quite sort of curved. I've got that kind of indentation up here before it then comes down to the temples. The other thing, which for me as somebody who does have bio hair that wears wigs, I often find you can then often see my darker hair underneath the part line, and the part doesn't look very natural always. Look at that part line. Look how open and natural that is. Now I am not wearing a wig cap underneath this. This is directly on top of my bio hair, but there is absolutely no sign of that. And it doesn't matter where I part this, it's going to look exactly like this. Let me show you. So take a comb, pop it through, and look at that. And over this side as well. Let me show you this side. It just looks like scalp. It's incredible. The reason for this is it has a silk insert. So this is lace, but there is a silk insert underneath there, which is creating that appearance of scalp. Now I'll show you that in more detail in just a minute. So let's have a look at the inside of the cap on Barbara. And here is that lace front, which runs all the way from ear to ear. And as I mentioned, it's made from Swiss lace. So it's really soft, it's not irritable, not scratchy, a really lovely lace, soft lace. Then you've got this silk insert that I mentioned earlier on. And This is what created that incredibly natural looking scalp appearance through the parting. Wherever I parted it, it looked like scalp, and it's all down to this. Then we've got these two pressure sensitive clips, one above sort of each area of the ear, on this side and this side. Personally, I don't use these, and if you, like me, don't use them, you can easily unpick the stitching and remove them if you want to. The rest of the cap is made up of wefting, and it is enclosed wefting. I really like this as well because it means that the hair from the top side can't come through onto the bottom side, and then you find you have to like try and poke the hair back through the wefts. You don't get that because it's all enclosed. We've then got this extended nape, so it's nice and thick, it's nice and comfortable at the back here. There is a comb as well, which is just an additional thing to secure in if you want to. I quite often will hook that underneath my wig grip. And then we've got these adjustable bands, we call them, or adjusters, which you can then hook in to these little hooks. That one is the one furthest away, so that will make it sort of on its loosest setting, and the same on this side. Obviously, as it's human hair, you can add in curls, style it however you wish really. I am going to go and add in some curls and show you what it looks like. So 10 minutes later, and I'm all done adding in the curls, and this is just sort of a gentle, relaxed wave look, which I created using a curling iron on 180 degrees. The hair was really easy to work with. It didn't need to be held on the hair for more than about 5 seconds before it took, and I really like the result. I think this piece looks beautiful with waves and with straight as well. As a wig wearer, that's something else that's really important, like having hair that's easy to work with and that takes really well, because I do like to change up my style from sort of straight to curly on a regular basis. So yeah, this is definitely ticking the boxes. So what do you think of Barbara from Raregen? Let me know in the comments. If you've got any questions, then let me know. And yeah, I hope you like her, and I'll speak to you soon.